I'm gonna put that online. What's up, Disney fans? Welcome to the Infinity Corner and beyond. My name is Joseph, and today we are going to actually do something non-Disney related other than my shirt, which is the Incredicoaster. So I'm actually here in my kitchen, and some of you might not know, but one of my things to do is bake. It's one of my favorite hobbies. And so, as you know, Mother's Day is coming up, and so I thought I would make my mom a chocolate cake. I actually got this recipe from Tasty, so I'm nervous and excited to see how this cake will turn out. I made a chocolate cake before, and a carrot cake. So I'm getting new to the whole cake baking techniques, but I'm really good at making chocolate chip cookies. They're pretty good. And so I thought I would make a quick little video, one, so I can have a video this week, and two, just so it's fun. So maybe if you guys like baking too, you guys can make this with your family, or make it for someone special in your life. So the recipe I'm using is from Tasty, you can see right there. It's their best chocolate cake. So of course I saw best and I'm like, then I gotta make this. And so here are the ingredients that you will need to make this cake. 1 1/2 cups of flour, 1 cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 1/2 cups of stout, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of espresso powder, 1 cup of butter, 1 1/2 cups of sugar, 3 eggs, and 4 ounces of dark chocolate chopped. So as you guys know, we are a family channel, so I'm not going to be using the stout. That's not good, and I'm 19, I don't drink. So instead I'll be using milk. It'll just be a lot easier. And there's a special ingredient that I have not mentioned yet that you guys will probably freak out about. So when we get to that, we'll get to that. So right now I have my oven preheating to 325, and that's it. So let's begin. So first thing you want to do is grease and just prepare your pans just so they're ready. So what they say to do is butter it and maybe put some parchment paper, and then you flour it, butter. There's a lot of different ways, but what I like to do is you use cooking spray and then you just put some flour on it, and usually that's pretty good to go. So let's do it. So there you go, the cake pans are prepared, and we're just going to set them off to the side. And now we're going to start with doing our dried ingredients in any size bowl that you want. I think it's just easier for me with this kind of size bowl. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is put together all of your dry ingredients in a separate bowl. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So this is the espresso powder, and I've actually never used espresso powder or even smelled it before. So, let's see, I'm just gonna do this. It's on my face. Oh, I can already smell it. And I'm back. For some reason my camera turned off. I think I had too much footage on there, so I gotta learn to delete stuff. But anyway, I just smelled the espresso powder, and it smells just like coffee. It smells really, really good. So you're going to put a teaspoon in. Oh, that smells really good. And so I guess you put espresso powder in just because it helps add more of a chocolatey flavor. It just helps bring it out some more. So that's what I'm putting it in, and that's what Tasty said to do. So anything Tasty says goes. So now we're just gonna whisk that together. And so once you've whisked that all up, you're just gonna set it to the side. And now in one of these measuring cups, you're going to put your wet ingredients together. So in this, you're gonna put all your wet ingredients together. So in here, you're gonna put the milk and the vanilla. I also just realized I was supposed to put the espresso powder in here. So let's hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. I'm just gonna use a plastic fork and see if I can mix it like that, because I don't want to wash too many dishes. It's about good. But remember, usually you put the espresso powder with this just so it dissolves. So yeah. So now we're gonna move to the nice big mixing bowl. I'm just gonna move this over. And then you're going to use 1 cup of butter. So with these tiny little things, I'm gonna add 2 of them. Make sure that they are softened. And so you're also going to add your sugar to this as well. So once you have that all together, you're just gonna get your mixer, stand mixer, hand mixer, whatever you have, and just cream it all together and make sure it's really, really creamy. So now comes the very fun part, which is the special ingredient that you guys are about to find out right now. So the very special ingredient that you use in this cake, don't freak out. Yes, you use a ½ cup of mayonnaise in this. Now I'm sure they want the one that you spread out and stuff, but I didn't want to buy that since I already had this, so I'm just gonna pour it right on into my measuring cup. So there it is. Nice, look at it. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. But yeah, so that's mayonnaise, and we're gonna put that in. Once again, it's ½ a cup. So you're just gonna plop it in. Ugh. Oh, it smells like a ham and cheese sandwich. So it smells like Subway in here. So once you put that in, you're gonna get this and just cream it on in there. So once you cream it in there, it should become really, really creamy. Once again, just make sure it's very well incorporated in. Just scraping down the bottoms real quick, just make sure you get everything in there. And in case you're wondering why you put mayonnaise in, you do it just for the moisture. And also mayonnaise is mainly just water, eggs, and salt, sugar, vinegar, distilled vinegar. But I've heard that you really don't taste it, so that's what I'm hoping. And now we're gonna add in our eggs, and I'm just realizing I'm doing all of this in a weird way. You're supposed to put these in for the mayonnaise. Why can't I read it correctly? I just hope it doesn't come again back to bite me, so we'll see. Ooh, that egg kind of cracked in here. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, that egg opened really stupidly. The yolk is just everywhere. Well, let's again hope nothing bad happens, because this is going really, really bad, really fast. So you're just gonna mix them in together and make sure they're well incorporated before you add the next one. So now that you put in all of your eggs, you're going to do the fun part of half and halving the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients into the bowl and mixing all at the same time. So let's begin. So I'm gonna put that online. So once you have finally gotten all of your batter complete, it'll be kind of runny, but the last and final ingredient you're gonna add is some dark chocolate chunks. The store I went to didn't have dark chocolate, but they had semi-sweet chocolate. No, not semi-sweet, bittersweet chocolate. So that's what I'm gonna put in, and hopefully it does the same trick. Just gonna plop it on in, and then you're gonna use a rubber spoon, and you're just gonna fold it all into the batter. So once you have folded in your chocolate chunks, you're now going to distribute to 3 pans. Now as you can see, there's only 2. I couldn't find a 3rd one. I didn't really feel like going and buying one. So just going to put these into 2. And if I have extra batter, maybe I'll just take one of the cakes out of here and put it back in the oven. So let's see what happens. So now that the cakes are in the pan, we're gonna go ahead and set them in our preheated oven. The preheated oven is 325 degrees. So you're gonna go ahead and put them in. And you'll bake them for about 35 minutes. Okay, I'm here. They are done, I hope. Turn this off. It's annoying to do the left cake. A tiny bit. I don't know how to work. There, hey, it worked, wow. Well, like, I think it just, like, went in there. Let's try a different one. So that cake's done. Oh, they both came out empty that time. Maybe they just need to cool. So, let's get them out now. Again, I am in no way a trained professional, so please do not use most of my tips. Thank you. Okay, so now these cakes are cooling pretty good. So they came out pretty good. I hope they taste good. So we're just gonna leave them here, or you can even put them in your fridge if you like. So they usually tell you to put it on a cooling rack just so then they would cool faster, more air goes through them, but I don't have one. So usually what I do is just leave them in the pan, usually for a really, really long time, a couple hours, and then they're pretty cool. Or you can put them in the fridge if you don't have a cooling rack either and just really want to frost them as soon as possible. I'm really in no rush right now because it's for Mother's Day and today's Saturday, so I'm cool. Cool. So anyway, yep, we're gonna cool these and then I'll catch up with you guys later, either today or tomorrow, and we're going to decorate these cakes for Mother's Day. Okay, so it's been about 6 hours since we last left off. The cakes are right behind me. They are completely cool, and now we're gonna create the buttercream frosting. So for the buttercream frosting, you will need 1.5 cups of softened butter, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, half a cup of cocoa powder, 5 cups of powdered sugar, and 5 tablespoons of milk. So first off, we're gonna beat together the butter and the vanilla, and then we're gonna add in all the rest of the ingredients. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. In case you're wondering, yes, the cake was good, and no, you do not taste the mayonnaise at all. There are some things I would change just to hopefully make the cake a lot better, but I do recommend making this cake. Probably should try to make it as close to the original. Mine was close, but not as close. If you guys want to know how to make it, I did link below the ingredients and the website to Tasty so that you can get even more ideas on what things to make. And also, if you guys want to see me make other things, hopefully they're a lot better than this cake, hopefully, make sure to comment down below and maybe comment what you guys want to see me make. And we can make it together. Sort of. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.